Well, we got an article here by Andy Bailey, and he pretty much gave a final report card for every NBA team for how last season went. Moving on to Charlotte Hornets, they got a D+. Lamelo or bust. And yeah, with Lamelo gone, that's just really tough, bro. Let's see. The Hornets finished fewer wins than the Nets, but they ended this season with slightly lower expectations. So they did a little bit better because they weren't expected to do much. Yeah, LaMelo Ball being gone really does suck because he really is the engine that makes that team go. His passing, his scoring, his defense too. It's just they don't got a lot. You know what I mean? They don't got a lot, and yeah, they pretty much just have LaMelo Ball. And with him gone, the team's really just in shambles. They finished dead last in net rating by a pretty significant margin. They have a better future than Brooklyn does. I will say that. They're not in so much of a, draft pick debt, money debt. LaMelo Ball coming back. That's bright future. So there's some optimism with the Hornets compared to the Nets. But yeah, they just didn't do really well. 21 games this season's not enough. They just don't have enough. Even with LaMelo Ball, I just don't think they have enough to really be a contender. I'll put it like that. Chicago Bulls with a C. Now, referring back to my predictions in the first round video, the Bulls definitely have a higher rating than the Hawks, right? So I don't think I'm too far off with saying the Bulls are gonna beat the Hawks in the first round. They just have more firepower than me. They have more veterans. They have just more depth at positions that matter, like center and shooting guard. Kobe White's taking over. Zach LaVine. I don't know what's going on with him, honestly, but says here no team screamed average quite like the Chicago Bulls this season. At times, it felt like they were threatened to be a 500 record to make a push. They fell a little bit below that, you know what I mean? And then the play-in tournament, I think they're going to make out the play-in tournament. But yeah, I think it's going to be tough for the Bulls. Like it says here, they're going to, even if they do manage to win both play-in tournament games, they got to face the Celtics. And that's not going to go well, bro. But they do have optimism, bro. They can get rid of Zach LaVine. Demar DeRozan, he's still playing great, bro. He got that little midi bag. He's still playing great for an old head. I think, what is it? He's here. Well, yeah, he's 34. Again, up there in age, bro. Not everyone's LeBron James. Not everyone's going to play till they're 49 years old. Yeah, Kobe White, he definitely showed you guys this season that he could be the future. And you guys should build around him. Zach LaVine's probably out the door. So that's cool for the Bulls. See what you guys can get back for him in the offseason. Maybe you guys get something for DeMar in this offseason. The Bulls are good. They're in a good place right now. And yeah, that's what they got to see. Pretty average, run of the mill. You know what I'm saying? They finished with an almost 500 record. They did better than the expectation. But, we also didn't think Zach LaVine was going to fall off the face of the earth. And no one thought that Kobe White was going to come out and be how he was this season.
If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so I can know and I can keep bringing you videos like this on a regular basis.
Cleveland Cavaliers with a C. They had a pretty good record this year. Over 100 for sure. I think with all the names that they have, I think that barring injury, they could have did way better. But, injury bug comes and goes. So, Cavaliers look primed to improve on last week's performance. From January to February 10th, they went 17-1. Oh, I forgot they had that run. They had that run beginning of the year, just like the Knicks did, where they did not lose a fucking game. And they were going crazy. I think that's why I predicted that they will beat the Orlando Magic in the playoff series. They have a deep roster with a lot of names. Orlando really just has, Paolo and Franz. And check out that playoff video. I dive a little bit into what I think is going to happen in the playoffs, at least in the first round. Yeah, that 17-1 run, I almost forgot they had that when I made the other video. They looked really good. And then they have the names defensively. They have the talent offensively. They're a solid squad. I don't think they're going to win it all, but they definitely can beat the Magic in a 7-game series. And if Mitchell, he's finally coming back. If he comes back 100% and looks like the old him, I think the Cavaliers are a dangerous team that you really don't want to see. Dallas Mavericks with an A. The Luka Kyrie experiment is going really well, right? It's going better than what most thought. A lot of people thought it wasn't going to work because of Kyrie's personality and the way the team is built around Luka. But he's almost giving me Kyrie when he played with LeBron vibes, bro. Almost 2.0 version, right? Kyrie is the vet out of these two, but the way he's playing off Luka, bro. At first, it was your turn, my turn, and now it looks almost seamless, bro. Like, it looks like the lineup rotations are working really well, and late in games, you got two killers, bro. Either one of these dudes can go get a bucket and really win you the game. It's tough. It's tough to guard Luka as it is. Then you got to guard Kyrie, too. Most teams don't have two guys that can lock up. Most teams don't have a scheme that, without sacrificing offense, can stop these two. And that really plays to their favor. Now, they are a turnstile on defense. But realistically, who can keep up with their scoring? And when Luka and Kyrie are dropping, 70 points combined in a fucking basketball game. Let's see what he had to say. Beyond comfortably clearing the preseason over-under, Dallas Mavericks joined the ranks of those getting A's because of the stellar individual play of Luka and Kyrie's willingness to accept his role as number 2 and trade on moves supercharge the team's performance. Yeah, I think, like I said, Kyrie's looking like he's how he did when he was LeBron's wingman. And that was the biggest thing that I guess no one could predict before we saw a season or two with these two together. Especially with Kyrie and his off the court antics. No one, we just didn't know. You know what I mean? After leaving Brooklyn, and we just don't know what we're gonna get out of these two. And I'm glad that they meshed well together. Yeah, Luka having an MVP season and Kyrie Irving dropping 25 and 5. That's insane, bro. 41 from deep is insane. Washington Gafford came out of nowhere, bro. He's playing really well. And Exum, shout out to Dr. Exum. I'll take a little moment to talk about Dr. Exum. Shout out to you, bro, because he felt the face of the earth, injuries, mental health, all that good stuff. And he's back, bro, and he's playing really well. And I think he carved his way back into the NBA, at least as a rotation player. Shout out to him, bro.
No, it's kind of crazy to Tesla bus. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. I'm selling onion. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I know it's kind of lazy to be on us.